Zox.net, Lesson 23, Tic Tac Toe. In this lesson, we are going to put together some of the techniques of our prior lessons to create a playable tic-tac-toe game. HTML is not a programming language, so the functionality will be a little limited, but we can still do quite a bit. This is a screen for the game. It is a two-player game where we can click the left or right side of a square to place an X or an O. There's no automatic detection on the winner either, since there's no code to process it. You just stop when someone wins. So this game is more like a piece of paper where you can record your moves. Nevertheless, it is pretty impressive that we can do this without any actual code. Our main HTML file consists of 9 iframes that hold squares for the board. As the name inline frame suggests, these are inline elements. This allows us to format the positions of these elements by using line breaks at the end of the 3rd and 6th iframe. These iframes are 120 pixels by 120 pixels and use the document Square.html as their source document. These inline elements would all sit in one horizontal line, but the line breaks make the 3rd and 6th elements start new lines. So we end up with 3 lines of 3 squares as we desire. The document Square.html looks like this. The main feature in this document is an image element. The source image for this element is called Choose.png, and it consists of a lightly colored line down the middle with an X on the left side and an O on the right side. The image element also has a useMap attribute that is set to choose. The map named Choose is below this, and it has 2 rectangular areas, one for the left side and one for the right side. These areas make the left and right sides selectable and link to the documents X.html and O.html. The document X.html is simple and consists of a single image element that uses X.png. The document O.html is exactly the same, except that it uses O.png instead. These 2 images are each 100 pixels by 100 pixels, just like our Choose.png image. If we open X.html, we see our X image and it looks like this. If we open O.html, we see our O image, which looks like this. If we open Square.html, we see our Choose.png image. Additionally, this image has an image map on it with each of the sides linked to our X and O documents. So if we left-click the left side, we see our X.html document again. If we left-click the right side, it opens the document O.html. This is the entire basis for interactivity in our game. If you recall that the squares of our board were 120 pixels by 120 pixels, you might be wondering why our images are only 100 by 100 pixels. The reason is that when our HTML pages get included in our iframes, there's a 10 pixel margin on each side. So if we set the sizes to less than 120 pixels, we end up with scroll bars on the side. Incredibly, this is all the code that we need. Opening our main document, we see the empty board on the screen. Recall that each square is an iframe with our Square.html document in it. We can hover over the left side of a square to see the X.html link at the bottom of the screen, or hover over the right side to see the O.html link. These links are generated from the image map in the Square.html document. Left-clicking the left side of the square replaces Square.html with X.html. Left-clicking the right side of a square replaces Square.html with O.html. And we can keep going. All of this code is available on our webpage for this lesson at Zox.net.